Hi, this is just a quick video to talk about creating a legend in Revit for use with your fire alarm design. This is an example drawing that's available on Brightspace that can be used as a guide for what's expected of your own fire alarm design drawing. If we zoom in on this, we can see that all the fire alarm devices that are required in this drawing come with a label and a specific icon to represent each one. So we've got smoke alarms, we're going to have optical smoke alarms, emergency pull cords, manual call points. But how we interpret this drawing is all down to the fact that this drawing also has a legend associated with it. So if we scroll in here, you can see each device associated with the fire alarm has its own symbol, label, and some text in this legend to explain to the reader what's going on inside it. So we want to be able to reproduce that in Revit for your own drawing too. So I'll go to my own example drawing in Revit, and you can see here I've started developing one already. So this is my fire alarm legend and the devices that are on it and some examples of the devices associated with it. But I'll step through now how to go about developing one of these for your own drawing. Underneath your project browser on Revit, which we have all of our different views. So for example, my drawing at the moment looks something like this, and I've placed some smoke detectors in it, some call points, a fire alarm panel, and some heat detectors as well. But as it stands, if I was to create a sheet to view all this, so a new sheet, which is blank, and I was to drag in my drawing, for example, and if we were to crop this slightly just to make sure we can get rid of these viewports, you can change this yourself if you need to. Down, cross, up. Again, this is just to make it a bit neater for this drawing here at the moment. Go view our sheet. Okay, so as this drawing stands, yes, we can see the fire alarm design is coming along. We can see that there is devices, but without a legend, it's hard to interpret what these actually mean. So, for instance, that this is a smoke detector. So, under the project browser, you'll also see there's a legends tab here. If we right click that and go to new legend, we'll call this one fire alarm. It opens up a new view, and initially it's blank because we have nothing inside it. But we can start adding in objects for this to make up a legend. So most of what we put in here is going to be text. So up along the top, if we go to annotate, and there's an option for text, and you'll see here that there's different size text we can use depending on what we need. So I'm going to use 3.5 mil for the title, fire alarm legend, and I'll close that, and I'll create a new bit of text underneath that, and I'm going to change the size of it as well. So let's put in 2.5 mil instead because it'll make more sense that way. Um, yes, so let's say device list, and this is just like editing text in Word at this point. We have alignment, we have paragraphs, but we also have bullet points and numbered lists if we need it. But we'll stick with bullet points for this one. So off the top of my head, the items that come to mind, and this is not a full list, but just a basic list would be smoke detector, heat detector, emergency pull cord, a sounder, and the list will go on depending on what you have in your own design. So we're in the process here of making up our legend, so it's coming along. Move the location of move the location of this up just a little bit to neaten it. But just like when we're viewing a plan and we want to add objects into our drawing, which we've done here, so smoke detectors. When we view a legend, so my fire alarm legend, I can bring down my project browser and you'll see here all the categories of the different families that are installed or included in your current drawing are included here. So fire alarm devices, emergency pull cord, sounder, fixed temperature heat detector, and smoke alarm. Um, we can drag those in just like normal objects. So you'll see here, there's the symbol for my smoke detector. I have one for my heat detector. And emergency pull cord is also included in this list. And the last one out here is a sounder. So I'll pull this in as well. So you can see here all the symbols that correspond to each of these devices can be pulled in to our legend as well. So I'll just fix the alignment of some of these. You can spend more time aligning it by center or left alignment depending on what your preference is. But this is a basic enough legend for the moment that'll help us get the point across. So at this stage, if we go to my sheet, which has my drawing on it, I can now, just like I dragged in my drawing from the different views, I can drag in my legend. So going from legends, dragging across, place this as needed. And we can see there our legend is now included. So at this stage, if somebody was reading this drawing and they've seen this device, for example, smoke detector or this call point, actually I didn't include call point, but smoke detector anyway, they know now that this symbol corresponds to this device. And you'll build that up as you go along with your own drawing. Okay, thank you.